All right, everybody. So we're back with some more World 1-1 plays. We're putting Hollow Knight back on the shelf for the moment being for this evening, uh, and we're going to dig into some SteamWorld Dig 2. Now you may have caught a few weeks back. We did a World 1-1 plays one shot of SteamWorld Dig 1 all the way through, front to back. And so I thought SteamWorld Dig 2 is definitely a substantially meatier game. So this isn't going to be a one shot by any stretch of the imagination, but I thought it would be fun to roll through that too. Um, we've talked about SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2 on the show quite a bit. Um, and so I thought it'd be nice to kind of be able to give the compare and contrast right here live on World 1-1 Plays here on our delightful Twitch channel. And you can, of course, pick up the rebroadcast on our YouTube channel later on down the line. Just a little forbearance here. My general stance on SteamWorld Dig 1 versus SteamWorld Dig 2. SteamWorld Dig 2 is objectively the better game of the two, but SteamWorld Dig 1 is the one that I always go back and replay over and over again. I actually haven't replayed SteamWorld Dig 2 since it first came out, and so this is the first time I'm jumping into SteamWorld Dig 2 on replay. Um, I know there's a lot more mechanically to it than the first game. I am definitely rusty on it. There's a lot here that I don't remember straight up. Um, but God, I will tell you one thing that forever sticks in my head about SteamWorld Dig 2. Oh my God, the music is fucking amazing. So we're gonna have a great time with that. Also, by the way, if anybody wants to hit me up, um, I'm gonna jump in here. I'm gonna throw my friend code right up on the screen so y'all can see it. Yeah, it's right there. There's my friend code. So if y'all want to shoot me a friend request on Switch here, go for it. Which reminds me that this time we're not playing the PC version. We are playing on Switch. So yeah, that's another fun thing we're doing too. We can finally start branching out. I've now got some wonderful capture hardware as an early birthday gift. Even though it's now past my birthday, but that's neither here nor there. Um, but yeah, so without further ado, let's get into SteamWorld Dig 2. Now, I do remember we don't need easy mode, so there's that at least. Apparently, somewhere along the line, my save file disappeared. Go here. I love the joke here. So we're picking up after the events of SteamWorld Dig 1. We're looking for Rusty, who's gone missing. Um, Dot here, or Dorothy, doesn't know what happened to Rusty at the end of SteamWorld Dig 1, whereas you and I, we do. We were there. We made it happen. But the description of Rusty here is fantastic. Quiet type, height, 1 tile. Contact Dorothy McCrank. But the animation on this is notably just phenomenal. A lot of little moving pieces and parts to the character animation compared to SteamWorld Dig 1. Not knocking SteamWorld Dig 1 by any means. Just something to look at and notice because it's real pretty. Ruh-roh. Alright, so we'll all jump our way up. I will say too, the wall jump in SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2 is really, really nice. It's really butter smooth. It feels and it plays great. Ah, run away! No, we're going down the hole. Yep, ouch is right. You'll notice there's a lot more just textural detail in SteamWorld Dig 2 than compared to 1. You can tell that, you know, just by comparison with SteamWorld Dig 1, because SteamWorld Dig 1 came out on the 3DS originally. And you can tell, like, from, you know, when we played through SteamWorld Dig 1 a few weeks back, that it's been up-resed, but they really didn't overhaul it to, you know, really gussy it up, so to speak, for, you know, being on console. Yep, we're not going to make it through there. We're not fast enough yet. That's okay. We're not supposed to go there. Versus, you know, this was made for a console platform first, really, compared to SteamWorld Dig 1, and it really shows in the level of detail in the tiles, the background, the foreground, all that is just super pretty. Alright, so there's our drop block. But these ones will actually drop all the way down. This thing, see what it does. Alright, so now we have sprint hydraulics. So now we can run fast and make it through the doors. Which is just, you know, fantastic news for all of us here. Excuse me. Apparently I'm dying. Look at little Dorothy fly. Now we can go the other way. So there's a real distinction here. If you look at it just in terms of design between 1 and 2, you know, 1 we started with literally nothing but our lantern. We had to pick up our pickaxe first and then start, you know, making our way and dip into the hub world and all that. Versus 2, you know, Dorothy starts with her pickaxe, and our first upgrade is an actual, like, upgrade, getting the sprint. I do adore the humor in this. Alright, so this giant totem thing wants to kill us. For as far as we know, no particular good reason. But it wants to kill us anyways. Go figure. Veteran wants to kill pilgrims, but we're also not a pilgrim. You're gonna give it a splitting headache. Oh look, now it's flying too. Whoop. Oh, come on. Let's get up there. Yep, we missed it. Again. Alright, crack it again. Alright, now it's on the move, and it is everywhere. Yeah. That is just nasty. Alright, let's see if we can get close enough. There we go. Got it. Alright, classic video game trope. 3 hits and it's dead. Put it up here. There we go. Us bots all look the same. That sounds a little racist. Alright, so we've picked up this little leftover Vectron sprite, and he's going to help us by giving us a map to work off of, which is super helpful. I'd say it's nice of him, but he's not really the nicest of characters. He's kind of an asshole, which I suppose means I can relate to him. So, you know, there's that. Alright, how do we get up here? There we go. Alright, yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Not even if I cared. Ben's kind of a dick, and I kind of love him for it. Alright, yeah, he turns. Forgot about that. So there's actually like stuff up on the surface compared to SteamWorld Dig 1, which was just the surface was just a little hub world with the shops, and that was it. So of course the lift is broken. Means we gotta climb, but that's okay. No, Fen has definitely not learned people skills. That is an accurate assessment. Oh, so Fen has something to say apparently. So let's talk to Fen. Yeah, Fen's just being a dick and wants us to, take a flying leap and fall and die. I'm gonna say it's rare that, like, your little sidekick helper character actively is out to get you to commit suicide. That's kind of fantastic. I love that name, Ma Yonker. Hey Kathy, what's shaking? Alright, so we're gonna talk to the mayor about going down to the mine. That way we can go chase our cousin Rusty. So this is the hub world for SteamWorld Dig 2, and you'll notice it is considerably bigger and just way more going on than the hub world from SteamWorld Dig 1. Like, just tons of levels and platforms and characters all over the place. Did I play this already? No, we did SteamWorld Dig 1, so we're jumping into SteamWorld Dig 2. So, this is actually my first replay on SteamWorld Dig 2. Apparently, Ma Yonker thinks very little of her son. Well, good luck on Fortnite tonight, Kath. So, for anyone catching the replay on our YouTube channel, because the chat doesn't show in the video, unfortunately. Kathy says, luck, I don't need luck. She says, I need a miracle. Ah! Beat Shield to the rescue. Okay, so this is the workbench here. This is where all of the upgrade magic is going to happen. Now, we also now have a centralized teleport system as well, compared to the original, which is kind of nice. Really helps kind of just streamline the game. Take notice of that rocket ship, by the way. That actually matters. So, a little bit of timeline here. So, SteamWorld Dig 1 was the first SteamWorld game to release, and then was SteamWorld Heist, which took place in outer space. And then came SteamWorld Dig 2. And so between 1 and 2, or between 1 and Heist, there wasn't really any explanation for how the fuck did we get to outer space. But if you'll notice the rocket ship, you start to get a clue as to what and how that happened. So you get that understanding that this game is going to bridge that gap a little bit. Also new to SteamWorld Dig 2 compared to Dig 1 is that XP system that you saw up top there. That's shiny and new as well. Previously, the only way that we were increasing levels, which I would use that term loosely, because it was really only tied to the items you were going to find in the shop. But the only way to increase levels was to dig up and turn in more ore for cash. Versus here, you're actually getting XP for, killing the baddies. Alright, so we need to go find ourselves a lantern. Alright, so we're going to talk to this fella here. He's going to be our go-to for cashing in. So now, we've got to fix our lamp. now we can kind of get a look at some of the other things that are going to be available to us in terms of upgrades on the workbench here. And now there's also cogs that we'll find as well that will mod some of our stuff. You'll notice here there's all sorts of stuff that you can funnel cogs into to upgrade things. So yeah, lots more depth just mechanically compared to Dig 1. But now that we've got our lantern up and running, the guard here should let us go in. Alright, down the hatch. Alright, so now we got a goal. I'm going to clear out the pneumatic tube. Start using it to travel back and forth. Aha, got him. Cool. Gonna reach across there. Make our way down. We'll pick up the goodies. Hey, we killed another one. So one of the things that you'll notice if you caught that with the leveling up here is that it's not just, you know, a straight level up like congratulations, you're more powerful, you do more damage. It's different things like you know, the spell bonus. So we now get more cash for the mineral ores that we're bringing back up to the surface of the shop. So there's an actual genuine like perk benefit to going in and playing aggressively. Full up, which means we should make a quick trip back to the surface, unload our pouch, and then come back for more. We're also fresh out of light. Which means now is a great time to hit the town. Alright, so since we're up here, let's take a look at our upgrades. Oh shit. So we're sitting on enough cash that we can upgrade our pouch. There we go. We now have the Reaper pouch. The next one is going to be the Bag of Holding. Actually, before we go back down, we're about 30 minutes deep into stream here. So I'm going to take a quick break for a minute. We'll let you enjoy this sweet, super chill soundtrack. The soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal, by the way. I nothing short of adoring it. But in any case, like I said, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then we're going to be right back with some more SteamWorld Dig 2. All right, we are back for some more SteamWorld Dig 2. I now have a fresh beverage now that my rare Starbucks has run out. So we're good to game. It's just fantastic. I'm going to scoot up a little bit. I think with the lean, I'm leaning a little too out of the camera. So if that's better, let me know. All right, so let's take a look at our map. This map is actually beautifully detailed. I love the detail in the map. I mean, it's down to it's a tile for tile map, which is fantastic. The SteamWorld Dig 1 had a tile for tile map as well, but I mean, it didn't really feel as gorgeous as this does. I don't think it displayed quite as nicely either, but maybe that's just me being weird and finicky. Alright. So, I'm getting some weird, like, clipping on my audio in my headset. I don't know if it's just me, though. If it's just me, like, if anybody's watching this and hears it, let me know. I'm still kind of getting acclimated to my shiny new capture card. So if there's an issue with it that I need to work out, let me know so I can tend to that. I want to make these streams as enjoyable for you as it is for me to stream. No, that was not the button I wanted. See, this is why I don't play platformers with the joystick. I play with the buttons. Not the. I'm playing on Switch. I'm one of those weird people that actually likes my Joy-Cons. I like. I'm gonna get up close to the camera here. I like the directional separate buttons. I'm okay with not having the D-pad. I seem to be about the only fucking person on the face of the internet, though. Everybody else is like, give me the damn D-pad, and I'm like, no, I like my buttons. Don't get me wrong, there's probably a couple of rare games where I would prefer a D-pad, but I've really come to love the buttons. Oh, he does not like being in the water. That's awesome. Alright, so this room is getting us nowhere. So, mental note, we should probably check that room out again later, some point down the line. There's some stuff in there that we will probably be able to get to later that we just can't now. And we are flat out of fucking light again. That's okay. Alright, Fen has something to say. Alright, Fen says go back to the surface. Because Fen is apparently scared of the dark, that fucking pansy. Alright, cashed out. Refilled our lantern. Let's go down this way this time. Actually, I know what's right there. Let's get to it. Got a lamp. Help with the light situation. Kill the baddie before he can spring out. We're doing alright. Let's take a look at what's in here. So this metal plating makes it so we can't wall jump. Just a little side note there. It's not me being inept. It's that's a new mechanic for SteamWorld Dig 2. There are surfaces that we just cannot wall jump on. And awesome, we've got an upgrade cog. Fantastic. Means we can spend it on upgrading one of our items. Back up to the workbench. We've now uncovered a secret area. We've collected the amulet of what was it, Abu Dhabi? Some shit like that. So we've got something neat and new. Now we're going to keep making our way down towards our little marker there. Get those, we're going to need to go back up and come down at a slightly different angle. I may have fucked that one up. Ooh, there's lots of good stuff over here. So we just leveled up again, and not only do we now have a bigger, better cell bonus, but there's also some fancy new upgrades at the workbench. So that part is similar to SteamWorld Dig 1, where, you know, there's more stuff that we can buy the more we level up. Alright, so we're trading in our amulet to this guy over here, and he's going to give us some blueprints. And we're going to cash in our shit. See what happens if we go... Okay, so it just takes the cogs. We can't buy cogs. I didn't think we could. I don't remember being able to buy cogs. Alright, so let's start with our upgrades. I feel like the bag of holding is going to be a good call here. So, we're going to spend... We've got one cog to spend. I'm thinking we're going to spend it on this Gaze of Odin. Now, the neat thing is you can actually take those cogs and pick them back up and put them on something else at, like, any point. So, if you decide one of these upgrades isn't as useful as you'd like, you're not 100% committed to it, which is really kind of sharp. I quite like that ability. now we've got a bigger bag of holding. Let's make our way back down to where we were at. Start picking up more of our goodies. The upgrade that we just installed into that mod lets us see the bad guy's health after we get one shot in on him. Right now isn't the most helpful, but it's probably the most helpful out of any of the mods we have available to us, per se. Alright, so we've cleared out the pneumatic tube here at the pass. So the next thing we need, according to Fen, is something to blow some shit up with. Alright, so now we've got our next target. And while we're up here, quick cash in. Check and see if we've got enough cash for anything. We don't. I think we did, but you know, always look. Yeah, we're going to make our way back down. To the room that we looked at just a little bit ago. There wasn't anything for us to do in yet, but now there is. So this is where we should find some dynamite. Haha! Drown, bitch! Get that blood drop. Alright. So now we have the pressure bomb, which is by no means the dynamite from SteamWorld Dig 1. This is different. So these are sticky bombs. But in order to use them, they take water. They are like hydro-powered sticky bombs. Now notice too, this is something that wasn't in the original, is like swimming. There's not much of it, pray tell, but it's neat that it's there. And the swimming mechanic actually feels pretty decent. Also notice too, the water doesn't really appear to drain when we're soaking it up. That's a nice change of pace. nice not to have to worry about that here. So as long as you can find a puddle somewhere, we have an infinite water supply. Alright, and we've scored ourselves another upgrade cog. Good for us. Go Team Venture. Yes, it works on the bad guys too. We can use it to blow them up. Alright, now we've got another weird artifact to turn in. We need 2 more to get our next blueprint from our rare artifact collector-y guy. Now that we've got our pressure bombs, we've got somewhere to go back to. But since we're going to go all the way up here, we're gonna quick hit in town, sell off, check on some upgrades, see what we can do with that cog we just scored. Alright, so we've now got some new upgrades here. We've got a tier 2 pressure bomb, tier 2 water tank. But for right now, I think the next thing we're going to score is going to be the upgraded lamp. That way we can go longer trips without having to hit the surface again to reload our lamp, basically. And actually, let's take a look at our cogs as well. Let's see here. Cool. Increases our lamp radius. That looks like a great thing to spend a cog on. Alright, so back down we go. Oops, that hurt. Yes, there is fall damage. So, you know, don't fall down a mine. You'll hurt yourself. That feels like it should be common fucking sense. Score. And squish. Oh, we're out of space again. Alright, so let's go make our way back. And we're going to shortcut with the pneumatic tube. Yay, shortcuts. Makes things way more sufferable. Alright, check some upgrades. Definitely upgrade that pickaxe. Excellent. We are flat out of cogs. Now that's a good one. I think right now what we're going to do is we're going to pull that cog off of the Gaze of Odin. And we're going to put it right here. That feels like a great place for it. No, we're good. We already know how. He's not going to tell us anything we don't already know, actually. Alright, let's head back down. Whee! Alright, sweet pickups. And shortcut. Alright, let's check out what we've got in here. The cave-in catacombs. So if we follow that line, we know something awful's about to happen as soon as we hit that. Get the hell out of the way of that. And we're going to do the same shit here. And this is where it's about to get ridiculous. Alright, we survived. Cool. Go us. And we scored another upgrade cog. Fantastic. Great day in the neighborhood. It's feeling like a great day in the neighborhood to me. Ouch. Okay, it's slightly less of a great day now. Fall damage sucks. That's super annoying. So the game is trying very hard to let me know that my health is definitely low. And I mean, it's not wrong. I am absolutely sitting on some low health. Should probably do something about it. That didn't help anything. Sadly, now is probably a good time to make a quick trip back to the surface. Awesome. It looks like the mayor's got something to tell us. Alright, so our next goal is way deep down. I think we can probably get there. I imagine, I have faith in us. I think we can make it. Alright, let's take a look at our upgrades, see what that situation's looking like. Next thing we're going to upgrade is going to be our armor. Let's take a peek at our cogs situation here. That's a helpful one right there. That lets us use pressure bombs in close quarters without getting all done fucked up. Alright, so let's take a peek at our map. Oh, that is not the right thing. Alright, so let's head on down. Yep. Dive, dive, dive. That's a problem. We're going to go this way instead. Light it up. Excellent. That one we can solve with just a pickaxe. Boom, baby. Look at us firing on all cylinders. And look at us go. We have cleared another hydraulic lift. Tube. Whatever. Pneumatic tube. That's the word I'm looking for. Catch out. Alright, so moon juice bad. We don't want to take a dip into moon juice. Alright, so we're a few bucks off from our next upgrade, which looks like it's gonna be a bigger and better lamp. Be fantastic. Let's go ahead and keep digging down through Cactus Plantation. Which, for the record, fuck these cactuses. Cacti, whatever. You knew damn well what the fuck I meant. I said it, you heard me. I don't think I want to screw with that one yet. I think I want to get down to our target. We can always come back to that room. I'm feeling very goal-oriented this evening. Like, you know, tonight is just not a side quest kind of night. You ever get those? Just want to power on through? That's kind of my feeling on the subject this evening. Alright, so we got a little bit of water off there. I'd much prefer to get some light. Yeah, there's some health. That's at least useful. Alright, we are digging in the dark. This is dangerous territory, kids. Alright. This whole dark thing is definitely making it a little harder to see than it needs to be. It can be done, but it really just doesn't need to be. So we're going to swing back up, hit the tubes. There it is. Get a lovely game save. Cash in. Keep our upgrade situation here. Ah, we've got lots of options here. I'm thinking the lamp is going to be the next thing that's worthwhile here. And that unlocks a new mod for the lamp as well. And you know what? We are not using our pressure bombs all that much, so I feel like that's a better use of our cog. All right, let's head back down. We're getting closer. I know, just as I said, we're not really using pressure bombs, but there we go. Not a good use for it right there. Make some of that cash money. Yes, I am entirely too white to have said those words, seriously. Take that. And head straight down. Grab those. Alright, so Fenn's got something to say. Alright, so we need something bigger, better, and more impressive than our pressure bombs in order to get through this brick so we can go down further. That's what I'm hearing here. Stop up. Check our ups. Alright, we're in good shape. Alright, so let's go in this freaky looking mystery door. Now this is super pretty. Alright, we got plenty of light already, as Dorothy was saying. So here's where we are going to see more of that swimming, just in this area in particular. That was super handy of it. It's that little poison plant thing is just happily killing shit for us. That's awesome. And we've got bouncy mushrooms. And like weird bouncy jellyfish thingies. Ah! Oh, what the hell that was? Something went like pop, poof, kaboom. Let's take a look at our map, see what it says. Okay, so it does show this is part of the main. It's not a little sub area per se. Look at the artwork on that snail. Doesn't it just look awesome? Ah, and we died. We got scrapped. We lost some of our stuff. We're going to get put back together in town. Alright, so I feel like this is a solid place to close this down for the night. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for catching the replay on our fun, shiny, dandy YouTube channel as well. You know, we appreciate anybody that is kind enough to hit that follow, subscribe, notification, all that stuff, either here or on Twitch. And we'll be back again tomorrow with some more goodies. I think tomorrow's probably going to be some more Hollow Knight, and we'll probably do a little bit more SteamWorld Dig 2 tomorrow as well. And make sure, for anybody here on the stream, that you're also tuning in tomorrow. Keep an eye on all your favorite places, because tomorrow, this week's episode goes up tomorrow of World 101 Podcast, so you've got that to look forward to as well. But other than that, I think that's it for me this evening, so I want to say thank you and good night to everybody. Have a great evening. Peace!